Hello, Moravandu, and welcome back to Minecraft. We were gonna break this and smash it down again, and we finished our iron armor last episode. That's good, that's very good. Because now that we have some iron armor, we can actually fight stuff, and kill stuff, and murder stuff, and slay stuff, and do all that kind of stuff, and hear the lamentations of their women and everything like that. So, speaking of which, let's go ahead and start on that. Let's go ahead and get rid of this creeper without blowing up this dirt. While that would be useful, I do actually want the dirt so I can place it later to expand the farms. Because sometimes when creepers blow up, they actually destroy the blocks and the blocks don't drop on the grounds for you to pick up. Killed a zombie too. Bam, there we go. Now that we have a plants chest, I will go ahead and get rid of all the plants around here. And by the time we harvest all the sugarcane and stuff, and then get back to the house, we should have our trees, like the leaves from the trees, should already have broken and dropped all of their saplings and stuff for us to collect and replant, which will be very good. Very efficient use of time here. Oh god, it's a fast guy. So let's drop him. Get clapped, fool. There we go. There's another one, sadly. And zombies have a massive aggro range, so of course there's also this big guy here. Bam. I'm a god gamer, alright. And then we'll just put that there. We'll put these away. We will eat their flesh. Like a true warrior would. And then we will slay my queen. There we go. Bam. Bam, 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 bam. There we go. Maximum damage, letting that bar by the sword recharge to maximum, you know. Because, you know, I'm kind of a master of Minecraft like that. There we go. Then we'll go ahead and bust all this sugar cane wide open and pick it all up so we can later on come back and use it to make paper. Yes, we already have some paper, but we'll need more paper to make books once we can acquire leather, which we get from cows. And then we can use the books that we make from the leather and the paper to make a enchanting table. And we can use that enchanting table using the diamonds that we get and the obsidian that we can get from a diamond pickaxe as well, for a total of 5 diamonds being used in the process, and a total of 4 obsidian being used in the process to get the enchanting table set up with the books around it to increase the level of enchantments. And then we can enchant it with some lapis lazuli that we will have to find somewhere down below in the earth to get looting. And then once we get looting, we'll go from there. And that's the current set of goals right now, is to do all of that. Yeah, mark that down. Take notes, buddy. You gotta keep up here. So we'll place all this down. Splonk, sploink, splink, sploink, splonk, plonk, plonk, splink, splonk, splink. Doink. Dinkus donkus. Doink, donk, bink. There we go. I'll just save the rest of the sugarcane for now. I don't think we need to plant anymore for a while. And there is a cowboy over here. I'll go ahead and take him out. Slow down there, cowpoke. We didn't get any bones from him, which is kind of what I was going for there, because if we get more bones, then we can speed up the growth rate of the wheat, and then we can get more seeds from that, and, you know, that's helpful. Unfortunately, it seems like our island is devoid of all wild animal life. There was like one pig, and that was it. We don't have any sheep or any cows, which is really annoying. Probably should have thought about that before I made the house on an island in the middle of the ocean, surrounded by icebergs. But, you know, hindsight is 2021. So let's go ahead and bust all this. Let's go ahead and eat some rotten flesh to make sure we get back to max health. And then we can kill this creeper. Hopefully don't make him explode. exploded. Excellent. That's exactly what I said I wanted to do. We'll just pick up the sand, not waste that resources. Hopefully the saplings from those birch trees I said we were going to pick up don't disappear. And as a matter of fact, I think I will turn around and head back to the house now, because we did do a lot now. We killed some stuff, we got some sugarcane, we got some seeds. And we didn't get anything else, but yeah. At some point I'll chop down all the trees here and flatten out the entire island, but I probably want to get some super powerful tools to flatten out the whole island rather than just do it with solely regular unenchanted iron tools, because that'll probably take longer than if I just got the enchanted tools. Normally I probably would, but that's probably a lot more boring to watch for hours and hours and hours and hours on end. So that's all of the seeds down, and then we can grab the saplings that we got to replant them. Uh-oh, did any go down here? Did any saplings end up here? No. Yeah, okay. So all of the saplings ended up here, which we only got a few of. See, this is why I was worried about with the birch trees. That's why I got a bunch of, that's why I got 4 saplings instead of just 1, because sometimes you don't get that many. We did run out of coal in these furnaces, but we do have some coal left here. But we don't want to use this for the clay. We want to save the coal for smelting more iron, because we'll need the iron to make more tools to get more clay. Blah 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 blah. You get it, you get it. But now I will take some sticks, I will take the string, I will take the bones, I will take the flint, I will take the feathers, and we can go ahead and make some arrows. Yeah, there we go. Alright, and then we can make some, we can make a bow. Bam. Let's move all of this stuff over to keep it nice and organized. And then we can put our arrows there. Let's go ahead and throw down these bricks. There we go. And now that it is daytime, it would be safe to go and explore. But we probably should go mining, but at the same time I want to explore, get to know the area. But at the same time, we don't really have a means to get animals back if we find them, and that's kind of a big deal. I want to build this wall up first, even though there's no chance that mobs are going to be over there. It just looks nicer. Yeah, okay, cool. So let's go ahead and grab some more clay from down here. There's some more clay down there. And then we'll bonk, and then we'll bink bonk, and we are out of clay. So let's actually go ahead and stop what we're doing to go get more clay so we can have it queued up to be smelted later. Because we are going to need a lot more bricks to build this house, and I want to build a nice, tall, big house. We'll probably have 4 stories, or maybe I'll just make it a super tall structure that goes into the sky forever. Maybe, I don't know. That'd be cool. I'll just go with like 3 floors. Super tall floors though. Let's go ahead and hit the floor here, and then we'll grab that clay, there we go. And then we'll go ahead and grab some lily pads too while we're at it, because later on we can come back and expand the farm this way. That's gravel, but this is clay, there we go. And then we can grab all of this clay, and then we'll have more clay, so we can smelt the clay and make bricks. We have a couple more stacks, but there's also a couple more clays around here. This right here is gravel, but there is some clay right here. Oh man, you ever just have that feeling where you're like, man, I just want to gouge out my throat. So we'll go ahead and pick up this clay, and then we'll have some clay, put in the furnace, make some are we getting perfect efficiency on this clay? Do we pick up like 4 literally every time? I think I remember in Minecraft you used to get like not 4 clay every time you mine clay, and that was like one of the biggest reasons that I never used it before, was because you didn't get like the clay back. I think I also wanted to build out of clay before, and you couldn't get the clay back once you broke it, which was dumb to me. But also because you have to smelt it into bricks, and that's an exhausting process that takes a lot of coal, as you can tell. And you need coal for smelting your essential stuff like iron, and also to give you torches. It's weird that I'm getting lag in a single player world. I don't know what's up with that. But once we break up this clay, let's get some more air. Hopefully not drown while we're doing this. We should be pretty good. Hit the floor so we mine it at a faster speed. We are mining slower while we're underwater, but if you're moving underwater, then you're gonna mine even slower than if you're on the on a flat surface underwater. Let's do this. You know what? I'll grab this clay too. And now that our head is above water and we're standing on a flat surface, we're mining this much faster, as you can clearly see. Just a fun little Minecraft fact for you, you know, just a little pro elite strats there, you know. Mark that down, you know. Take notes, put it in your journal, write it in your diary, whatever. Let's see, we can put that away, grab the lily pads. Speaking of lily pads, we'll grab more lily pads. Because I like to use lily pads. And I haven't had this much access to many lily pads before, but now I can use them for this cool thing that I wanted to do with lily pads forever, where I put them between the farm things. And I haven't been able to do that in the past because you normally don't get that many lily pads. I thought I just jumped on the farm there and broke the wheat, but we're good. We'll go ahead and break this, get some more seeds, get the wheat harvested, so more of it starts growing sooner. We should grab some dirt and replant it. We'll go ahead and break this wood while we're here. This is a lot of overworld stuff. We should probably keep mining, but we do need to do more overworld stuff so that way we can keep mining underground. Because if you just do a lot of one thing and never a lot of the other, then you're going to run into more issues later on. Against my better judgment, I will make more torches so it can illuminate a larger area. Because while we do need the torches underground and stuff, we do need more torches above ground so that way we can stop these monsters from spawning everywhere. Like right next to the house, like zombies can probably aggro from all the way over here. They have an insane range to start attacking you. So I just want to throw down some torches over here so they don't spawn and then walk over to the house and assassinate me in my sleep or anything. Yeah, let's just torch up. We'll torch up to about where the sand ends and the dirt begins again, like right about here. That seems nice and safe. That's a good distance from the house. Now this should prevent like monsters at night from being spawned close to the house, like close enough to where they start coming to attack. That'll be handy. Man, I really hate how all of the tunnels below me are filled with monsters. It keeps making me think there's monsters right next to me. Cool, we got the sapling back. That's awesome. I need to fill this fucking hole in. That's what I need to do, really. Let's go ahead and do that. Ooh, let's go ahead and harvest the wheat real quick. But we need more dirt. And I just filled the entire inventory with a bunch of shit. Let's go ahead and stonk on that, and then we'll sploink this, and then we'll come down here, and we'll spleep, splop, sploink, splonk, splink, sploink, sploinkus. All of that in there, and, oh, I wanted to use the bones. That's right. Let's do that, but first, before I do that, before we get sidetracked for the billionth time and not do the goal that we were originally intending to do when we move to another area, we will grab some cobble to fill in the hole. Now, I'm going to have dirt there, so I probably want to fill in the water here. Yeah. So let's do that. Let's fill in some water at like this depth here. Grab some more cobble, and then fill it in. Fill it up. Because once we fill all this in, that'll make it less likely that we end up having water fall on our heads from when we're digging around underground. Which will be very useful because that means that once water isn't falling down on our heads, we don't have to worry about torches breaking and then the area getting dark and having to move around and deal with all the water. Instead, we're just blocking it off right at the source, which is very useful to do. This is probably just a temporary thing, and then we can come back and build some stuff. Well, obviously I'm going to build a farm that stretches over this, a tree farm and a regular farm. But, you don't know. Exactly. You got it. We'll go ahead and break all this. We'll get some more seeds, which we need to plant. Ooh, we got some more birch saplings. That's good. I'm going to go ahead and move these 2 blocks away from the house. So that way they actually continue to grow, because if they're too close to a wall, I don't think they grow. And if they do grow, the leaves like get in the house, and that's a little annoying. We do have more lily pads. We have some dirt, but I need some hose. Boats and hose. We'll drop this. We'll lift this. We'll push this. We'll pull this. 3 stone hose should be good for now. Let's quickly put those away into the right slots. And then we can go ahead and quickly add some more dirt to our wheat farm here. And just make it much larger so that way we can continue to expand our wheat farm as is necessary. There we go. And we can continue to do that. And as time goes on, we'll have to get more dirt, but we'll definitely be able to get some more dirt as we're digging around underground. We patched up this hole where the chests were. Let's go ahead and go down there and make sure we didn't break any more torches when we displaced the water. Let's see. Nah, it looks illuminated. Let's go ahead and put away all of our plants that we picked up while we were out here. We got a bunch of plants. We got lily pads, sugarcane, plant flowers. We got some more wheat. We can make some more bread. That is good. Ooh, but if we grab this, some of this other wheat, we can make 1 more bread. There we go. Bam. 6 bread. Let's go. See, look, it's already spiraling out of control. We only started with getting like 1 bread every, like once in a while? Oh, and look at this. We've actually got some bone meal here that I need to use. So we'll actually get even more wheat. Even more wheat. It hasn't stopped yet. It's becoming an issue. We're going to have so much wheat that we won't even know what to do with it. It's going to be outstanding. It's going to be insane. It'll be outrageous. It'll be lunacy. Nobody can stop me. I am the wheat man. We'll go ahead and plop down all of our reapings. Unfortunately, we're out of some dirt. I'll go ahead and grab some more dirt real quick from this hill and just make it conform more to my liking as we do so. Make it easier to climb and whatnot. We'll go ahead and shave off a layer from the top here. There we go. That's enough dirt for now. Let's place a torch there to prevent some monsters from spawning, and then we'll hoe this as well, so that'll help prevent monsters from spawning. Then we can plop down some more dirt for our wheat farm that is starting to grow at a much faster rate, allowing us to get unlimited food without having to sit around and constantly go gather food like if you were killing animals for food. Instead, we just get food constantly from the farm. Like that, look at that. While I was doing all of that other stuff, some more wheat grew, and I can place some more seeds, look at that. Hell yeah. It's happening, boys, it's happening. And now we have a bunch more wheat. Now we went from 6 wheat to 8 wheat, just like that. So let's just go ahead and put away the cobblestone. Let's put away everything that we have. Let's put away the iron. Let's put the torches in their correct slot. Let's put the wheat in the food slot where it belongs, and then we'll put the arrows in our inventory. Let's put the bricks in here. Let's take these signs, and let's do, oh no, not there. Let's put them up here. Man-made misc. Let's say, tools, armor, weapons. I also have a font resource pack thing, which, as you can tell, is nice looking, easier to read. Food. Oh my god, how many times am I gonna move? Alright, food. There we go. And then we have poker plants. There we go. Plantsa. Plants. There we go. Then we have iron. No, we have bars, jewels, and the like. And then we have we'll have andesite, diorite, granite. There we go. Marked. And then we have cobble, if you will. I guess, is this our wood chest? What is this chest? What was in here? Dirt. This was dirt. Yeah. Dirt. And then we have sand, gravel, sandstone. Sand, gravel, sandstone. We have wood stuff in there. And then we have some mob drops, flint, clay. Clay. We have nothing in here right now, but something went in here. What went in here? Oh, animal drops, yeah. Animal just animal. Animal drops. There, animal drops. Animal drops. And then we'll put the wood away, which goes here. And then we'll put the sand away, which goes here. We'll put the sticks away, which go in here. We'll put our tools away that we aren't gonna use right now, like the hose, the axe. We'll keep the bow just in case, and the axes, and the not the axes, but the pickaxes. And then we'll go back into the mine, and now we can continue mining. So now that we've reached, wow, that's dark. Now that we've reached down here, let's see, that's level 12. Yes, that is. So now let's go ahead and just get right into it. I'm gonna dig 3 blocks high because that allows you to run and jump as you are running back to the area. I'm also going to dig this out in a round way, so that way it checks as many blocks as possible as you're mining. Like, normally when people are mining at this level, they're going to use a series of tunnels, and then they argue that that is the most efficient way because if you do it correctly, blah blah blah, you get all of the blocks through a way that they had to demonstrate. It's not easy to explain, but that method actually does not work as effective as this strategy that I'm about to show you, which is where you literally strip mine, like layer by layer, the whole thing away in a gigantic area. Because what this does is this, like between the hallways that people would normally dig, there would be walls, and on the bottom of those walls, if you dig out the walls, there can be diamonds. And so that's a flaw with the hallway strategy. But with this strategy, you are guaranteed to mine out every single block. You might not reach as many new generated chunks with this strategy, but you're going to be a lot more thorough with this strategy, and you'll reach more of the diamonds. And also, both strategies are actually terrible because below Y level 12, what we're at right now, there can be diamonds as well. So there could be diamonds like right underneath this piece of stone right here, and I wouldn't know it. So that's a flaw with both strategies, really. But whatever. All that matters is that we get the diamonds. That's really what matters, and that you enjoy yourself while doing it. And you know, I think I'm enjoying myself. You know, just sitting here, mindlessly digging for hours on end. We got some redstone. That's good if we want to make those carts that I was mentioning before. I think I think that would be a good way to get the animals back to the house. Actually, is to use a system of carts. We could build a railroad that goes out into the wild, and then that'll also allow us to get back to the house easier by setting up a proper. It'll take a lot of rails, though. It'll take a lot of powered rails, which will take a lot of gold, and it'll take a lot of iron as well to make the regular rails. Unless, hang on, showing craftable, showing all rail. I can't see the recipe here, but yeah, if if powered rails require less iron, well, gold is still harder to get than iron. So I guess it is good to use a mix of both powered and regular rails. But, you know, it would probably help if I made like a hill that the minecarts could roll down first. And once they rolled down that hill, then they would be able to have enough momentum to carry them for a little bit before we have to start using powered rails. But I would have to build a pretty tall spire for that to have the desired effect of, you know, using less powered rails. And that would also require more regular rails, which will require iron. But if I can find an abandoned mine shaft, that would be really good, because you can get a lot of rails from an abandoned mine shaft, and people, for some reason, people just never do that. They just never pick up the rails while they're in an abandoned mine shaft. I don't get it. You're getting free rails right there that are gonna save you a ton of iron when you decide to make one at some random point for no reason. Like, it's always good to grab just about everything that you can get from areas, because especially stuff that requires like iron to make, or like you know, other stuff, like if you need like gold to make something. Like if you find a clock in a chest, sure, a clock is pretty much useless for the most part, but if you ever want to build a clock at some point, it's going to cost you a piece of redstone and like 4 gold. And if you save that clock from before, then you aren't going to use up that gold, and you're going to save 1 redstone dust. Sure, it doesn't seem significant at all, but if you keep making poor decisions like that constantly, then you're going to end up wasting a lot of resources over a long period of time versus just, you know, just hoarding everything and, you know, saving all of your resources, and then whenever you go, oh, now I need this resource, then you have that resource on hand. Like if I decide one day, I'm like, you know what, I want to build a giant cobblestone pyramid, then I'm gonna need a lot of cobblestone, and well, if I throw out all of this cobblestone just to pick up the diamonds or whatever that I find while I'm down here mining, then it'll be like, well, crap, now I have to go get cobblestone, and I should have saved all the cobblestone I had before. So, you know, that's why I hoard stuff in this game, because you never know, you literally never know when you're gonna need anything at all. You might decide one day that you're like, you know what, I want to build a bunch of item frames and fill them with rotten flesh for some reason, and make like a weird room where it's just rotten flesh all over the walls. Well, you're gonna wish you saved all of that rotten flesh, aren't you, buddy? From when you killed all the zombies in the beginning of the game. Really dumb, obscure stuff that doesn't make any sense and has no purpose, sure, but for stylistic reasons and because we're human, we're gonna want to have these resources on hand if we want to do anything stupid, crazy, or just obscure like that, you know? Now, if you're going for perfect efficiency and maximum utility, then yeah, you wouldn't hoard all this cobblestone. You would throw out all this cobblestone. You'd be like, man, I don't need any of this cobblestone. But at the same time, you would probably have like a really terrible base that isn't made out of bricks and doesn't have doors and is just actually a bunch of torches on the ground that illuminate the whole entire overworld so we know mobs spawn, you know? And then you just have like a bed that you carry around with you literally everywhere, and then anytime you die you spawn right next to where you died pretty much. You know, like it's like a it's like it's a complicated balance system. You know, you can't have too much one way or the other, and if you try to argue one way, then there's always the other argument, and both arguments can just cancel each other out, so they're both kind of terrible arguments in the long term. In the short term, you could probably win an argument with someone because they're too dumb to realize that they have the other argument, you know? But in the long run, if someone's smart enough, they'll bring up that argument, and then you'll both go, "Oh, well, I guess it doesn't matter because we just have our preferences." Yeah. Boom. There you go. I just did a big knowledge on you. How do you like that? Fucker. Take that. Take that knowledge. And think about it too. Next time you're playing Minecraft, crafting your first wood pickaxe, and you're talking to your friend, you're like, "Hey, how do you want to build a base?" Make sure you think about that and consider what your friend wants as well and what you want to do with your house. And don't let them boss you around. Have some input on the house and what to do and who gets what jobs, and divide the labor up equally and who gets to do what fun stuff and who enjoys doing what and how does that benefit the team. You know, that's important. That's always important in survival games, is finding out who enjoys what and how can that benefit the team. For example, if you have someone that likes to kill mobs and doesn't want to build or doesn't want to mine and doesn't want to farm, then that's actually useful because they can go do all of that. They can go do all of the killing of mobs, and they can get you plenty of gunpowder to make TNT to make mining easier. They can get you plenty of bone meal to make your job easier for raising crops, because you can speed up your crop growth by doing that. And they'll also probably be the guy that goes on a lot of adventures in order to get stuff like ender pearls, for example, or blaze rods, or, you know, wither skeleton skulls if you're gonna fight the wither. That's really important. So you need that, but then you need to supporting that guy. You need the guy that's gonna build the base, or manage the logistics of the organized chests, or a guy that's gonna farm, or a guy that's gonna mine. If you have more people, that's really good because you can have more people dividing up the labor, and it'll make tasks easier because you have people doing a little bit of everything. And they're specialized in their tasks, so they're doing it extremely efficiently, and they don't have to stop and go do other tasks to help themselves do their task better. So when you have more people doing more things, that's a bad thing, but when you have more people doing one thing at a time, that just makes it more and more efficient along the way. So you have like one guy that's killing stuff, you have one guy that's like building the base and managing the chests, you have one guy that's like farming, and then you have one guy that's like mining, and that's like the ideal team right there for Minecraft. Because you pretty much won't need much else, and then when it's time to like fight the Ender Dragon or the Wither or something, then you have all of the team assemble. Everyone puts in the resources for the team. Like the farming guy gets the apples and the stuff necessary, like the wood that's used to make the tools and stuff that you need. And then you have the guy that's like killing stuff and adventuring to get the ender pearls and the blaze rods to make the thing. And then the guy that's at the base managing the chests and stuff could probably be brewing potions from the brewing stand that uses a blaze rod that he got from the guy that went and killed stuff. And then you have the guy that's mining, that's obviously going to get all the diamonds and the iron and the mining guy will probably end up killing some stuff too while he's down there in the mine. He might get some string to make some bows if the fighting guy doesn't get him, you know? Like that, all of that input, all of that different input stuff matters a lot, because when you have all those people doing the correct things at the correct times, you're gonna get a lot done. But if you have a poor efficiency team, a poor efficiency team is something like a guy that likes to fight, but he ends up farming and he has no idea how to farm in Minecraft. Like he has never done it before. He's never looked up a tutorial or anything, and he's like, where do I get wheat seeds? That's like the worst thing that you have right there is someone who's supposed to be getting the team food doesn't know how to get the team food at all. Also, another problem would be like that guy probably doesn't know that he should have not killed the cows nearby the base and instead saved them so he could get leather for books. But now the team has to go adventuring for hours on end to find a single cow and get like one leather from it, if any, in order to make the books necessary to make an enchanting table. So, you know, that's gonna suck. Let me grab some more iron here to make some more pickaxes. And then if you have a guy that's like big into farming or something, and then you have him going out and killing stuff, he's probably gonna do a poor job because he's used to being in the safe farm all the time. Like, I like to farm. I like to just sit around the base and manage all the chests and stuff like that. I don't want to go out there and die all the time. That's annoying as fuck. I don't want to lose all my shit and have to. Oh god, that's such a hassle, man. Because then you have to go back, you have to get all your shit. Oh man, I hate that. And I'd probably play it too safe and play too slowly, and then the team would be held back by me not doing the correct job. And you know, that would suck a lot. Because you don't have the right person doing the right job. And then the same goes for the guy that's building the base. You know, his talent that he could have for building a fancy, nice looking base for the team that the team would love and enjoy living in, it's gonna get wasted if they're like farming. Like, they might be able to make a fancy farm, but like they probably would rather make a nice house and have an efficient organization system for the chests and a nice big warehouse for the chests and have everything look neat and tidy and everything. But instead they're stuck like having to get the food for the team, and the team is using a lot of food. Depending on the number of players you have, your team's going to use a lot of food. If you have like just 2 people, then you know you're probably going to be fine on food pretty quickly. But if you're playing with like 6 or more people, 5 or more people, hell, even four or more people, that's twice as many as 2 people. You're going to be using a lot of food in the game. You know, you're going to need a lot of sustenance, a lot of specialization, someone taking care of all that food usage, you know? And so he's going to be stuck doing that, and then your team's not going to have a good house to live in. And if you don't have a good house to live in, you're going to have a chance of like creepers and stuff spawning in the house because whoever was left with building the house is going to not illuminate it properly because they don't know how to build structures properly in Minecraft. And then you're going to have creepers spawn in the chest room and blow up your chest, and then you're going to lose stuff. You might lose some diamonds or something, and then you're going to be set back a whole lot, like hours of progress lost because whoever was doing their job just did not do their job well. So, you know, it's important to have people doing things and being knowledgeable about things. That's another thing. Like, I can survive just barely in the beginning on my own, and then I become a steamrolling fucking machine pretty soon, and that's how most people are gonna play Minecraft solo. You know, they're gonna be terrible at first on their own, and then they're gonna slowly become a lot better, and that's how pretty much everything is gonna be, even in multiplayer. But if you're playing in multiplayer, you're gonna be really much more powerful at first than a single player, because a single player might be able to build their house on their first day if they're very lucky. Like, if they get coal right next to them in the beginning and they're smart enough to go mine it right away, then they're gonna be lucky. They'll have a house that's illuminated. If you're playing with a ton of players, on the other hand, you have a lot more labor force for everyone to spend the first day getting wood to build the house, or to be digging and get coal to build the torches that are going to be in the underground house, or whatever you decide to do, you know? It's going to be a lot easier early on with a lot of people because of that reason, that you can build up a base a lot faster with a lot of people. At some point though, you're going to slow down with a lot of people because a lot of people requires a lot of resources also to maintain. Like you're gonna need more food, you're gonna need more iron to make the iron pickaxes when you're in the iron stage. You also need to make iron armor for everyone at some point. That's gonna suck, that's gonna take forever. You're gonna need so much iron to make like 4 sets of iron armor. That'll take a while, man. But also like, what else is there? You're gonna have to like get more of just everything. Like you're gonna need probably more storage space, a lot. Like you're gonna have to have someone more specialized in managing the storage space of the group, like a lot more early on than if you're playing with like 2 people or a single person, because you're gonna have a bunch of people doing a bunch of different things, and so you're gonna have a bunch of different items. You may not have a lot of stuff, but you'll have a lot of different stuff, which will take up more slots in your chests and your inventory. So you're gonna need someone to make more inventory space. So you'll start to slow down at some point with a lot of people, but then the pace starts to pick up again once you get to the point where you have enchanted pickaxes, like like once you get one enchanted pickaxe, it kind of spirals out of control from there with how many people you have. And then the reverse happens again with like 1 or 2 people, where once they get the enchanted pickaxe, things might slow down because now they're gonna specialize in saving their resources to probably fight the Ender Dragon soon, if they're not just like playing Minecraft casually. So they probably, you're gonna run into like some different stuff based on your number of players and how you manage your base and stuff. So yeah, just that's like for pretty much any survival game though, not just Minecraft. But Minecraft is pretty much the prime like basic thing to reference for survival games, because Minecraft, right? The reason Minecraft is like a good basis for reference for any survival game is because it's got like a lot of concepts that it touches on, but it doesn't go too super in depth with any of it except for maybe digging. Like for example, in a bunch of survival games you can't dig at all. Like you just have to find things on the planet that you're on or whatever, and then you have to pick it up with like a special tool, and then you have to go from there. You can't dig into the ground and make a tunnel and have to put torches in it and everything. Instead, you have to be on the surface and do stuff on the existing terrain without modifying the terrain at all. So that's like a limitation of other games, but Minecraft touches on that aspect. And other games have like enhancements that you can perform on tools that you can make. So you can like have a tool, and then you can have enhancements. Like in Terraria, you can have prefixes. Like if it's a godly pickaxe, it does more damage, it swings faster, it's bigger, all this sorts of stuff. And in Minecraft, you also have that where you can enchant stuff. And so Minecraft touches on that topic for survival games. Minecraft also has a level up system which is used to enchant stuff. Like not every game has levels or anything like that. And so but like the ones that do, they do it in lots of different ways, but Minecraft still touches on the level up aspect, to where as you level up, you could probably get powerful enchantments. But the way that leveling up works in pretty much every survival game series works very differently from each other. Like like in Minecraft, it's just for enchanting, but in like I don't know, like Ark Survival Evolved, you get points that you can then put into traits to level up your traits and make yourself better overall or in specific fields. I think in Rust, if you level up to get more blueprints, or you find blueprints or something, like you have to perform research. I don't know if there is a level system in Rust. What else? Like I was thinking of another game when I was talking about some other aspect, but you know, Minecraft is just a good reference for survival games because it touches on a little bit of everything without going hugely in depth. Like Eco goes a lot more in depth to like the environment and plants and stuff like that and animals and how you have to manage the populations and pollution and stuff. And whereas in Minecraft it's just farming. That's a big contrast between these two. So you know, Minecraft has a very good like very broad sweep of everything, and that's probably why so many people like it. Because like it doesn't, it's not overly complicating things, and it's very easy to pick up. It's not got hyper complex concepts unless you're going into the very late game. Like when you pick up and play Minecraft, you can pick it up very easily. You can play it pretty easily. They added this recipe book, and that really exploded the player base because now players don't have to sit around and like go, oh man, how do I make this? I gotta look it up online. Or players might just quit because they don't know the recipe and they're too lazy to look it up. Or don't know that they can just look it up and find it online. So, you know, the recipe book definitely helped because that was a big thing. Pretty much any other survival game shows you this for the most part, you know? Like you don't have to sit there and forge each piece of your tools and blocks and everything that you make. But Minecraft does. So I haven't seen a lot of games have this type of like building like crafting system. Like other games have crafting, but it's usually just if it's in your inventory, you'll have a list and then you can just make it. Like you click on this and it's like that. But Minecraft is different to where you don't need that. You can literally like have a shape here and you can build stuff with that shape. So, you know, it's a very unique thing there that I haven't seen replicated much, if at all. But yeah, we haven't found any diamonds yet, which sucks, but we have gotten some coal, we've gotten some iron, man, gotten some redstone. We are on level 12, right? Yeah. We could probably dig this down a little bit. And if this big room here gets too big to like conveniently mine out, then we can start mining out this layer as well. I just wanted to come down here to check and see if there really was diamonds below that block I mentioned earlier. And it looks like there is no diamonds here. If we find caves though, that'll be a much easier way to find diamonds, because caves are going to be wide open areas, you know, at level 12 and around, and even going below level 12 sometimes. You know, like with a ravine, that would be really helpful. And then we can find diamonds a lot easier. But unfortunately we haven't really hit any caves. We hit this cave, but this is the cave that, yeah, we already hit. I could try digging around this lava, seeing if it connects to a cave on the other side. Let's go ahead and try that. But also, we might be able to find some diamonds while we're mining around this lava, but again, that doesn't actually matter because you can find diamonds anywhere on this level. It doesn't have to be specifically around any of this. Ooh. Actually, there's all this lava that we need to block up. I remember now. Wasn't there like more cave over here, or did we search it all? I can't remember. Let's go ahead and splonk, splonk. There we go. And we'll put a light here. Ooh. Oh yeah, there was a skeleton up here, and I didn't have any more torches, so I couldn't come up here. Speaking of skeletons, there's another one there. Ow, he immediately shot me in the face. So we've got this classic room shape cave here, and that's gonna be our dead end. Yeah, there's no other caves here, so guess we can start mining all of this up and starting to head back. We'll go ahead and dig it up. I'll leave the coal here Because I do want to come back with a looting pickaxe, if we can hopefully get one. And, you know, do that, because that would be a lot better. We're getting coal, lapis, redstone, and diamonds, emeralds too. You know, all of that. Having a looting pickaxe will help greatly. So I do want to fill in this, and you know, I actually wanted to just fall in the lava and die. That was really what I wanted to do. I didn't want to actually fill it in. No, I wanted to become one with the lava. You misinterpreted me. So we'll just go ahead and burn to death, apparently. There we go. And then we'll go ahead and block up this lava, block up this lava. Blah, 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 blah. Now that we blocked up this lava, we found some iron that was behind the lava. And we can also get this gold later if we feel like it, but right now I don't feel like it. I will go ahead and block up this water, though, because I just don't want the water flowing in here all the time. We can go ahead and place some more torches down to make sure nothing spawns. It looks like this lava lake goes around some more, so let's go ahead and follow this lava lake, see if we can find maybe some diamonds or something. Let's see. Oh, good thing I'm holding shift and not just walking around by lava. That's why you want to hold shift, because you can, like, you know, save yourself like that. You can go pretty far into the lava without falling off. It'll hold you back by holding shift, you know. It's really important. Unless you rebound shift to sprint like a crazy person. Unfortunately, still no diamonds. Wow, we are just getting really unlucky, I guess, with all of this lack of diamonds. Which really fucking sucks. We can go ahead and mine around this lava lake, but my hopes are not high that there will be diamonds here. But there's an equal chance pretty much everywhere around here that we dig that there will be just suddenly diamonds. I was hoping that by some miracle I would say that and then there would be diamonds, but no. And you also gotta keep your eye out when you're digging around lava lakes, because they like to do that thing right there, where they are under some of these blocks, like that, you see? Where it doesn't actually go into the lava, there's lava underneath the blocks. So yeah, we just mined around that lava lake and no diamonds, unfortunately. Nothing here, nothing here. That stinks, that's rotten, man. Let's go ahead and put some cobble here so we can safely get this iron now. There we go. And there might be lava. Okay, no, there's no lava there. I'm just gonna ignore the gold because I just don't feel like getting it. It's not like we can't get more of it from looting, but I just don't want to bother focusing on gold right now. Just want to focus on getting iron and diamonds, really. Because I need to get 5 diamonds, because I need to get 5 diamonds, because I need 2 for an enchanting table, and I need 3 for a diamond pickaxe. And then I want to save any other diamonds I find for a looting pickaxe that I can hopefully get on the first try when I build the enchanting table. So once I get 5 diamonds, I can stop mining for diamonds and switch my focus over to... Hang on, I'm lost. Where am I? How do I get back? Let's see. Not up here. Nope. I came from here. I dug this hole here. I came from here. You know what? We'll find our way back next time. Goodbye.